Have you ever stopped to think about what can really happen to your body if you drink only a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil before bed? We're not talking about a family recipe nor an ancient superstition. We're talking about real, documented, and, in many cases, surprising physiological reactions. The simple act of ingesting olive oil before bed is being closely watched by doctors, nutritionists, researchers, and integrative health experts because of its silent but profound effects. Ordinary people around the world are reporting visible changes, some within days, and it all starts with this quiet habit that happens minutes before you close your eyes. In the next few seconds, you'll understand why this nightly ritual has so many health professionals intrigued, and why thousands of people are quietly adopting it. Today, we are going to investigate a simple, almost banal habit that is causing impressive reactions in thousands of people around the world. Drinking extra virgin olive oil before bed. At first glance, it may seem like just another one of those natural tips that circulate on social media. But behind this seemingly harmless gesture, there are deep processes happening inside your body, silent but extremely active. With each spoonful you ingest, something moves in your metabolism, your internal organs, and even your brain. This video will take you on a path of real transformations, which begin discreetly during the night, but can be clearly felt throughout the day. Get ready to discover how a simple nighttime habit can trigger a real chain reaction in your health, energy, and well-being. And the most surprising thing, all of this without you noticing right away. It's your body working while you sleep. It all starts with a single spoonful, a simple, almost insignificant dose, but one that has thousands of years of medicinal and traditional use. As soon as the olive oil enters your body, it silently travels through your digestive system. But what happens next is anything but silent. The olive oil begins to interact with digestive enzymes, triggering chemical reactions linked to metabolism, the breakdown of bad fats, and even the absorption of essential nutrients. Inside the stomach, it forms a kind of protective film that can influence digestion time and the release of acids. When it reaches the intestine, it stimulates intestinal transit and contributes to the balance of the microbiota, the community of bacteria that directly affects not only your immune system, but also your mood and cognition. And the impact doesn't stop there. The liver, one of the most active organs at night, receives biochemical signals to speed up detoxification processes. Toxic substances are processed more efficiently, damaged cells begin to renew themselves, and even the production of neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin can be affected. People who adopt this habit report improvements in digestion, reduced abdominal bloating, a feeling of lightness upon waking, and even more subtle changes, such as deeper sleep, more vivid dreams, and even a more energetic awakening. But this is just the beginning. The body is still just beginning a complex chain of reactions that unfold throughout the night. And what happens in the following hours may surprise even the most skeptical. Extra virgin olive oil is a true source of essential nutrients and bioactive compounds that offer significant health benefits. Its main components include phenolic compounds, natural molecules that have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and cell protective action, fighting free radicals that damage cells over time. These radicals are responsible for silent but destructive processes, such as premature aging, the weakening of the immune system, and even the progression of chronic diseases. Furthermore, olive oil is extremely rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that helps in reduction of LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and increasing HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol. This balance is essential for cardiovascular health, helping to keep arteries clear, reduce blood pressure, and prevent diseases such as heart attacks and strokes. But the effects don't stop there. When consumed before bed, olive oil doesn't just stay in your digestive system, it interacts with your nocturnal biological rhythms of the body. During sleep, several silent processes occur, such as liver detoxification, where the liver acts as a filter, eliminating accumulated toxins. Olive oil, being a good fat, stimulates the release of bile, helping with this internal cleansing. Another impressive factor is its performance in glymphatic system, a kind of brain cleaning that occurs during deep sleep. This system is responsible for eliminating metabolic waste from the brain, contributing to prevention of neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's. Olive oil, with its antioxidants and healthy lipids, favors this natural process, making sleep not only restorative, but also protective. Finally, it is worth highlighting that it still favors absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K, which play fundamental roles in vision, immunity, blood clotting, and bone health. In other words, A simple spoonful of olive oil before bed can act on several fronts of the body, from the digestive system to the brain, promoting a true symphony of balance and silent regeneration while you sleep. According to renowned Australian naturopath Barbara O'Neill, consuming olive oil at night can help the body carry out a process known as internal cleansing, acting directly on organs such as the liver, gallbladder, and even the large intestine. According to her, this simple habit, when repeated consistently, stimulates the body to eliminate toxins accumulated throughout the day, especially during the night, which is when the body enters a deep state of self-regeneration. Other functional health experts say that extra virgin olive oil, which is rich in monounsaturated fatty acids and phenolic compounds, can increase the bioavailability of essential nutrients, such as fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, promoting better absorption by the body. This is particularly important at night, when the digestive system is slower, and small actions can have significant impacts. Some clinical reports also point to benefits related to the alleviation of digestive symptoms, such as heartburn and gastroesophageal reflux. The light layer of protective fat formed by olive oil in the gastrointestinal tract can reduce irritation and improve comfort during sleep. Furthermore, recent research conducted by nutrition and neuroscience institutes is investigating how the bioactive compounds present in olive oil interact with the central nervous system. Preliminary results suggest that this oil can stimulate the natural production of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and melatonin, hormones that are essential for emotional balance, mood regulation, and inducing deep, restorative sleep. According to the studies, these effects occur gradually and cumulatively, gaining strength as the habit is maintained for several consecutive days. What surprises experts the most is how such a small gesture, such as ingesting a spoonful of olive oil before going to bed, can trigger a series of complex and coordinated reactions within the body, many of which are still being investigated by modern science. But what really happens if you repeat this simple habit for 7 nights in a row, without missing a single day? Some people report strange sensations as soon as they wake up, as if something invisible had been reorganized inside their body. Some describe that their sleep becomes deeper, their bowel movements more regular, and that an inexplicable lightness takes over their body in the early hours of the morning. Others claim that their mind becomes clearer, with less mental fog, less irritation, less emotional heaviness. The curious thing is that almost none of these effects appear immediately. They don't appear after the first or second night. They arrive when you least expect it, while you sleep. While your body rests silently, a series of internal processes begin to act, as if an automatic repair system had been activated. But what exactly is being repaired? What is changing? And most importantly, why do so many people around the world report similar sensations? Could olive oil be releasing something in the body that science is still beginning to understand? The answer may surprise you, and it may be happening inside you right now, without you realizing it. In addition to the physical effects mentioned above, many people report significant improvements in mental clarity, reduced levels of nighttime anxiety, and a greater sense of control over their habits and emotions. This type of response doesn't happen by chance. Small, intentional actions taken before bed, such as taking a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil, can act as a ritual trigger for the brain, preparing the body to switch off from alertness and enter a mode of rest and recovery. This behavior sends consistent signals to the subconscious mind that it is time to relax, slow down, and prepare for sleep. By repeating this habit night after night, you create a routine that induces progressive relaxation, facilitating the transition into the deep sleep state. More than just a habit, it becomes a mental marker. The body begins to recognize that moment as a turning point between the stress of the day and the calm of the night. The result is an increased sense of well-being, a reduction in intrusive thoughts, and a more centered and calm mind. In the long term, this practice can positively influence the way the brain processes emotions, reducing reactivity, increasing emotional stability, and directly contributing to more restorative nights of sleep, which in turn directly impacts mental health, mood throughout the day, and even motivation. Ultimately, olive oil before bed can be much more than just a simple culinary ingredient present in everyday salads or stir-fries. It can represent a silent, discreet, yet powerful key, a key capable of unlocking a chain of internal reactions that act silently but generate profound and lasting impacts on the body. A small, almost imperceptible change, which is continuously and intentionally incorporated into your nighttime routine, begins to slowly transform your biological patterns, regulating internal functions ranging from digestion to hormonal balance, including cell regeneration and the quality of deep sleep. Night after night, slowly but consistently, this practice will shape a new state of physical, emotional, and mental balance, promoting benefits that are often not felt at first, but that accumulate like drops filling a glass over time. However, it is worth remembering, even though it is a natural food, any practice related to your health should be done consciously. Therefore, before adopting any new habit, even the simplest ones, always seek guidance from a health professional. And now, if you're curious to know what happens when we combine olive oil with another ancient ingredient, used for centuries by entire civilizations, to restore the body and cleanse the digestive system, click on the next video now and discover what this ancient combination can do for you.